Hello, my name is Matthew Yakov, and today we're going to talk about Captive Portal feature of the Versa Network solution. First of all, let's try to figure out what is the Captive Portal. I'm pretty sure that most of those who is watching this video right now already used Captive Portal at least once in their life. Imagine you're coming to the airport, connecting to the free Wi-Fi network, and the first thing that you're going to be seeing is Captive Portal. So Captive Portal is something like a pop-up window that populates when you first connect to the Wi-Fi connection. After you click that yes, you're agreeing with the terms and conditions, the system will of course redirect you to the internet and you can start using it. This is the first use case. Another example. Let's say you have a big office full of people and you want to filter access to certain websites. For example, you want to prohibit access to the social networking website from your corporate network. So when the customer will try to access, let's say, facebook.com, they'll be redirected to a certain Captive Portal page where they will be asked to enter credentials. This page can be technically anything. It can be a page which will say that no, the access is blocked, or it can ask you for the information or for justification, and so on and so forth. Now let's see what options do you have to use in the Captive Portal. So the first option that you have is to block access to a certain website, with a message of course. Second action is ask customer whether they're sure that they want to access this website or maybe not. Third option is to inform. That is exactly the same as you saw on the Starbucks pop-up window when you connect to their Wi-Fi. So there's going to be the inform action. Next is the justification form. So you can provide the form to the customer where they will have to justify why are they trying to access this website. For example, you can set it for all the social networking. If somebody will try to log into the Facebook during work hours, you will ask them, please write a justification why you're trying to access the facebook.com from work. Another option is the override. Override action allows us to block access to certain websites or maybe categories of the websites, and only the users who have certain password or PIN code will be able to access those blocked websites. So this is the override action. And lastly, authenticate. Authentication form allows us to pop up the Captive Portal to the user when they access certain websites and ask them to provide credentials. It can be integrated with Active Directory, LDAP, Kerberos, or you can even store passwords in the local database on this system itself. Let's do a short demonstration. So, for example, this is one of the virtual machines that is connected to the SD-WAN Versa box. And on this SD-WAN box, I configured a couple of actions in the Captive Portal. First action, all the social networking websites should be blocked. So if we're going to try to go somewhere like facebook.com, we're going to get information that access to this website is blocked at this time. Please contact your administrator for more information. And by the way, you can customize everything on this page. You can customize the message, you can customize the picture, you can customize the content, and so on. The second action that I created action that we need to justify our presence to the auction websites. For example, if we're going to try to go to the auction.com, the system will direct us to the Captive Portal and we say, please enter a justification message for visiting the website. And we're going to write that it is a demonstration. After we click continue, the system takes it and redirects us to the actual auction.com website. Another example that I created here for all the government sites, we do in the ask action. For example, if we're going to go to the usa.gov, the system will tell us, if you think this page should be blocked, please click continue. So just to make sure that customer actually intends to go there, and this is going to be recorded in the analytics. So if the customer clicks continue, we allow him to proceed to the requested website. And the last action that I want to show you is actually authentication. For example, authentication, I created authentication for all of the gaming websites. So if we're going to try to go somewhere like, let's say, quake.com, website, which is one of my favorite game, at least used to be when I was a student, it will tell us, please authenticate to proceed next. If you don't know login and password, or if you don't have credentials for Active Directory or any other authentication method that we're using, you're not going to be able to proceed. But if you have the password, for example, in here I have Matthew username and Versa password. And as you can see, after the successful authentication, we were redirected to the actually requested website. And now the cool features that we can do. So if you're gonna go to the Versa director and to the management console and proceed to the analytics, you can go to the URL filtration page, which will show you where exactly your users were going. For example, here is the Facebook website which we tried to access, and the system is saying that the action was blocked. Also, it's going to say that the request came from the IP address this one and to that one. The source and destination port, the source destination interfaces, zones, and from which country to which country it was going, and so on. Another example, when we went to the auctions.com website, we had the action justify, and in this case we wrote demonstration. Here exactly it's logged in the logs of the analytics. Another action, USA.gov. USA.gov, we created the ask action, and it shows that the customer proceeded to continue. By the way, exactly approximately at this moment we got authenticated, and now it shows instead of unknown user that it's a user Matthew, because I was able to successfully authenticate, in this case using local database. Okay, this finalizes our video. I hope it was informative for you, and thank you for watching.